What's happening? It's your boy coming at you on Game Chopping TV. This is the spot where we chop it all the way up. Media, news, hip-hop, what's really going on in the streets, and of course, live gaming. We break down stories, talk culture, and keep the conversation moving. And when I ain't talking about it, I'm in the chair racing, shooting, grinding, live and uncut so you can vibe with me. Hit that subscribe, tap.
What it do? Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we are chopping this game over here, man. Had to tap into this one, man. So, I've been seeing all across social media, man, all today. It's been a situation with this social media influencer, 31-year-old Miami-based social media lifestyle influencer, Ashlee Jenae, that was found unalived. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work, man, crazy work. One of the key things here that I've noticed, is that we have, so she was married to this guy right here, or dating this guy right here, or whatever have you. They were engaged, blah, blah, blah. What happened, supposedly, allegedly, the story is that they went on a trip to Tanzania, Africa for her birthday, and they find her unalived, hanging, or something like that. The story is told is that he told authorities in Tanzania that she hung herself, unalived herself. That's what he's telling her family and everything. And the family don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? They want, more of an investigation to kick off. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame them, right? And what I will say, it's almost like a pattern, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, you'll see a lot of these women on TikTok, that's the first thing they do. They get a white dude, they get to making videos about how great he is and how life is just so much better now since I'm with this white guy. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a whole bunch of them in the comments. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm looking for one of mine now. Oh, shit, I'm thinking of going to that other side, too, and all this and that. Yeah, you're going to the other side, all right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy work, man. Like I say, it's become a pattern. I don't know how many stories we hear like this now, all of a sudden, especially here recently. There's a lot of stories like this, where basically the black woman is with a white dude, and whoop, and that white rage kick in about something. They may have had an argument or whatever whatever have you, and that boy turns into Jason, damn Michael Myers on him, whatever have you. But so of course now all across social media, everybody's side-eyeing this white dude that she's with, and if you look in certain videos of them, she's acting like he's just the savior. And, I think a lot of these black women, too, they thinking that they're getting out of the struggle by, finding them a white dude who, be with them, different things like that. And then they come back trying to tell other black, oh my gosh, this is what's happening, this is how I'm living, and whoopty-whoopty-woo. But then you see, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of cases, man, it go bad, which, let's be honest, we don't know what really happened, but a lot of her friends allegedly say that she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't unalive herself like that. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But in most cases, if you go look at these fatal attraction stories and all kind of stories, in a lot of cases, when the person that they with is unalived, in 9 times out of 10, in most cases, it'd be that person that they was with. And she went out there, they went out there to Africa together. Is that the time now to, unalive yourself? When you go way out there, I guess it doesn't matter, right? Or did they have an argument or something like that, disagreement or whatever, and it was just one of them moments and one of them times. He said, this is the moment. We're in this foreign country, You know what I'm saying? And heck, know. For him, it seemed that maybe if this is the case, it was the right time. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, man, it's just one black lady. She made a video about it. It's a pattern. I mean, you know, it kind of is. You know, you're always seeing some black woman who's dating or married to some white dude, you know, coming up unalive type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which it happens with anybody, right? With any, you know, but sure been seeing that with them interracial relationships a lot. Not the white dude being unalived, but the black woman being unalived. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess, of course, it's going to be very interesting how this investigation goes. I don't know if she was FBA or if because what, you know, they Tanzania, Africa, what they doing going there. But anyway, who knows? But I don't know if she was FBA or if they went back to her home and she's from Africa, because you know a lot of the black immigrant women too think they done found the prize when they find a white man. So you know, like y'all seen that video with that black woman in Africa talking about she wanted her daughter to marry a white man, you know. That's all. You know, hey, this is what you have. So I'm not sure if she was FBA or not, you know, but that's the story. Her family is not buying it. You know, thing is, when she first got with him, they probably were so happy and congratulatory for that, you know, but you see what's going on. Now it's a whole got to be an investigation on some other stuff. A big inconvenience, and he's sitting back talking about something, oh, I don't know nothing. And she did, you know, she did it to herself. Or did she do it to herself by swirling and divesting, whatever the stupid terms they call it, titles they call it, man. NT Wade, look, this is what you have right here. Let me see. Crazy work though, and not a bad looking woman, but you know, this is them in Africa, I guess, right here or something. But yes, she didn't make it back. You know what I'm saying? But look, you know, that man right there is the savior, wasn't he? I mean, come on. I don't know what that is, but that's probably something they just had on. But that's who we're talking about here. You know what I'm saying? This couple here. Crazy work, man. You know, I don't know necessarily if she was one of those women who got on social media talking about, oh, look, I got a white guy. Oh, life is so better now. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she made those types, but you see them all the time, right? And, you know, hey, and then you see this situation all the time too now, you know, so. But I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, if y'all heard anything about it, y'all know something more about it, let me know what y'all think in the comments about this situation. Do you think he's guilty, or did she do this on her own, like he said? I mean, you know, most people don't believe him, you know, but with him, you know, being YT, he could definitely cook up a good defense, get a good lawyer, you know. With it happening way over there in Africa, they been done let that dude off. I'm just saying, they been done let that dude off. And I think he had he obviously got a little bit of money or something like that, and that works against her. Because, you know, he's white and got that, so he's able to do her dirty, and now he might not face no charges. You know what I'm saying? You already know, because they always look for ways to be in YT people's favor, especially when it comes to a black person. It'll be awesome for him to not face charges against, you know, for doing what he did to this black woman, you know, so. I don't know, man. We'll see, though, over the next few days of how this kick off, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we are chopping this game over here, man.